Spanish food is so in at the moment, and paella is one of the most classic dishes. It's easy to do, so easy. I'm going to show you how to do it here in the bush. It starts with a paella pan. If you haven't got one of these, don't worry. Your favourite fry pan, pot, whatever you got will be perfect. Now into that, I'll put a huge splush of extra virgin olive oil or whatever oil you've got. The best is better. Now I've got some chicken here, and I'm going to throw the chicken on the side here. You'll hear that start to sizzle straight away. That's what you want to hear. And the olive oil gives it a great flavour. To that I'm going to add some onions, some finely diced Spanish onions we call them, or red onions, whatever you want to call them. Pop that over there. I'm also going to add some fresh herbs. I've got some basil and coriander. In it goes. And here's where you can get really kinky and crazy. I've got some spices here. You can make your own spice mix at home or bring together whatever you want. But one of the most favourites, I've got some cumin in there. One of the favourites that I use is smoked paprika. If you've got that, it's great. It lasts forever. I've also got some chorizo sausage. But you can use any of the leftovers. You want to save this dish for one of the last days of camping. When you go through the Evercooler and you find all the bits of meat left over and all the ingredients, you throw them all into the pan and mix it all up. Give that a bit of a stir like that. This smells fantastic. Now I've got some coriander here. Oh, beautiful. Throw that in as well. It's about a teaspoon of each. And I've also got some garlic. We love garlic. Garlic, the Spanish use in everything. In it goes. I've got about 3 cloves of garlic there, roughly chopped. You can crush them and throw them in whole if you want. I don't care. In goes some Spanish olives. You can throw anything you want in this dish. I've got some bay leaves here, 3 of them. In they go. And I've also got some red capsicum that I've diced up. You know that tomato that's left over and a little bit soft? Perfect for the paella. In it goes like that. I'm going to give that a bit of a stir around with my spoon. There we go. And just to get all that, look at that, fantastic. Just to get everything mixed together. Now rice, I usually measure rice by a good sort of handful per person. I've got a big appetite, so I'm going to cook for enough for 5 people. There we go. In it goes. Going to pop that over there. And what are we going to do? A splash of wine. A little bit for the paella pan and a little bit for the chef. Give it a bit of a stir around, and I've got some peas there as well. In they go, and of course the seafood straight on top. This is a fantastic dish. It'll take about 20 minutes to cook. Just make sure it's all mixed around and seasoned. Now add some stock to here. You can use the stock from the river behind you, water, whatever you've got. You can even use a little bit more wine if you want. In it goes. You want to have about 1.5 times the amount of liquid to the amount of rice that you use. In it goes. Give that a stir. I can't wait to this. The Spanish say you should let your paella rest for a little bit, and who am I to argue? Look at that, all the good stuff in there. A couple of spoons of that, fantastic. Now I reckon if you've got prawns and calamari left over in your Evercool, you're not doing it hard enough. But hey, who am I to argue? Delicious, filling, tasty. You can't argue with me. This is a fantastic dish.